Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So, there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now, the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer lives in a 3-story condo where heavy wireless interference from neighbors is a constant issue. They found this mesh Wi-Fi system to be an excellent solution, primarily because their home was pre-wired with network cables. Using this existing wiring for a dedicated backhaul between the 3 units created an incredibly stable and fast connection throughout all floors. Our reviewer notes that while the system can work wirelessly, its performance in an environment with high interference is significantly better when hardwired. The performance uplift was immediately noticeable. Even an old, notoriously slow tablet that previously struggled to maintain a usable connection saw its speeds jump dramatically, making streaming smooth and reliable. The mobile application for managing the network is generally well designed and intuitive, allowing for easy firmware updates, device renaming, and even rebooting the units remotely. However, the experience wasn't without its frustrations. This client's main complaint is that almost all advanced configuration must be done through the mobile app, as the web-based interface on a computer is extremely limited. Another significant quirk involved device identification. Due to modern privacy features that randomize hardware addresses, the system incorrectly labeled multiple different gadgets as the same brand of robot vacuum. This caused considerable confusion and led our reviewer to accidentally block some of their own devices before they could diagnose the issue. While there are workarounds, it's an annoyance to be aware of. Despite these few issues, the overall verdict is highly positive. The system delivers a powerful, reliable signal, offers plenty of useful features, and represents a substantial upgrade over a standard router, especially in a challenging multi-level home.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer was looking to revamp their home network and decided to take the plunge with a new mesh system. They wanted something reasonably priced with good speed, aiming for a Wi-Fi 6 setup with 3 units. After comparing options, they chose this particular mesh Wi-Fi system because of its Ethernet ports. The fact that each unit had 3 gigabit ports really sealed the deal. This meant a wired backhaul was possible, keeping things speedy, and allowing for connecting other wired devices to the gigabit switches already in place. It was a breeze to install, taking less than 15 minutes to get everything up and running with the help of the associated app. Previously, our reviewer had been using an older router that was starting to struggle with the growing number of smart home devices. Signal dropouts and devices randomly going offline were common occurrences. Since installing this mesh system, those issues have vanished. The signal strength for smart cameras, both indoor and outdoor, saw a significant boost, making live viewing and playback much smoother. All other smart devices now show excellent signal strength as well. Initially, the product earned a solid 4-star rating because a few features from the old router were missed. Specifically, reserving IP addresses en masse wasn't possible, requiring each device to connect first before its IP could be reserved. Also, there was only one main SSID available in addition to the guest network. However, the story doesn't end there. The company has been actively pushing out firmware and app updates, addressing almost every concern. Now, you can manually enter MAC addresses and assign local IPs without the device needing to connect first. Furthermore, they've introduced a dedicated IoT network, a fantastic addition for isolating smart home devices. Finally, the option to use a VPN directly through the system has been added, which can be assigned to all devices or specific DVIC.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer has experience with several outdoor network devices and wanted to share their thoughts on this particular Wi-Fi mesh extender. They've previously used 2 other models, both designed more for business environments, and found the setup process a bit more involved. Crucially, those older models didn't integrate as smoothly with their existing home mesh network as this outdoor unit does. A reviewer emphasizes the importance of clear line of sight. Obviously, no Wi-Fi signal is going to penetrate solid objects. However, even with moderate tree cover, performance was satisfactory. With their previous outdoor unit, they were getting respectable download speeds at a decent range. The second unit offered even better performance, plenty for applications like security cameras, even at longer distances. Initially, this client was hesitant about upgrading to this outdoor unit, as it has fewer antennas than the unit they were using. However, the promise of seamless mesh integration ultimately swayed them, and they were pleasantly surprised. The performance exceeded their expectations. They were able to achieve impressive speeds at significant distances, even managing a usable connection through dense foliage, albeit at reduced speed. They did note that the client device's antenna also plays a role. While their phone could connect well at a distance, a particular camera struggled. In conclusion, our reviewer strongly recommends this outdoor unit to anyone considering a similar product. They stress that hardwiring the units is the best approach for optimal performance, as using them wirelessly to extend the network resulted in a significant speed reduction. The software allows devices to roam between units or to be assigned to specific units for better stability, which is a plus. Overall, they found this unit to be a great buy, especially considering the value.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.